come back stronger and, I mean, more motivated.
I totally agree, Jose. I totally agree. Let's go back to the phone lines. Once again, man, the super middleweight champion is in the building, David Benavidez. We got the former junior welterweight champion, his brother Jose Benavidez, who's fighting against Terrence Crawford, also in the building. We got Box Fan Expo. You know, the president, the man in here representing Box Fan Expo next weekend, y'all. If you guys want to meet your favorite fighters, take pictures with them, hang out with them, even your boy DBN, we're going to all be hanging out. We're going to have a good time next weekend, guys, at the Box Fan Expo.
I do want to add that we're going to have our first inaugural amateur show,
the
that's
Box
big.
Fan
Expo Invitational. We're going to have some
with
of the
national champions fighting against each other.
A lot of number one seeded fighters in the USA Boxing. It's a sanctioned fight. And we're helping out also the Fernando Vargas Foundation. They're going to be putting that show up. We're going to have kids like Kermel Mouton. We're going to have Floyd Diaz. So there's going to be a lot of fighters on that card.
Cash flow. He's talking about cash flow.
Right. And we're going to have an incredible show there, about 12 to 14 fights. And it's going to be incredible to see the future stars fighting under the same roof as the present stars. This is going to be the first time in history where we're going to have over 20, 30 fighters, and some of them are current and boxing world champions and legends as well, looking at these kids fight. And that's going to be a great motivation for these kids that are looking up to these fighters.
That's a great point, Alonzo.
And that's going to be the first time in history where we can actually have all these people, this incredible number one USA Boxing with the top fighters in the world right now, current champions, under the same roof.
I didn't even think about that, Alonzo. These kids, they get to fight in front of some of their favorite professional fighters. They get to see the superstars actually watching them fight. Not too many kids get that opportunity.
Can you imagine you're fighting on the card and you know Andre Ward is right there watching you, because during the expo, this is happening during the expo. For the fans, it's such a big treat. And it's only $30 online to get access to the expo. We're not charging extra for that. And it's $40. They're going to be more expensive at the door. So imagine you got Andre Ward, you got David Benavidez, Jose Benavidez, and all the Errol Spence watching you. It's incredible for the kids. We want to just motivate the sport, and we want to keep building the sport with the Box Fan Expo every year. We're going to keep growing.
It's already been growing. It's already been growing. Let's go ahead and get another person on the line. Let me see. Let me go ahead and see who we got. We got 323. Oh, I know who this is. What's going on, Reggie?
Man, what's happening, Dante, man? Glad to see you guys back live. Hey, I think your stream went out. I wasn't sure if you got it back up or not.
Yeah. I see somebody saying it's going in and out, but it's okay, though, because we got it backed up, recorded. So when you guys go back and watch the recorded version, you'll see everything. So, but yeah, it's back up now. Yeah. But what's going on, Reg? What's on your mind?
I got to salute, man, I got to salute the Benavidez family, because like I always say, one of the most intelligent things a boxer can do and a boxing family can do is come onto these new media shows, get your names out there, and I think that's smart. But my thing is with the Boxing Expo, I got my 4-year-old twins, and I want to know, are they appropriate age to bring to this event?
Yes, as long as you don't have any strollers, because for security, we want to make sure that there's no security hazard. But you can come in. It's free for kids that are under 6 years old with an adult ticketed adult. So that's fine. If you can put them on your backpack, why not?
Okay.
Yeah, answering you that question, David started fighting when he was 2. He had his first exhibition fight when he was 2 years old.
He was doing it like that, huh?
Oh, man,
just go. All the rules are on boxfanexpo.com, and once you click on the Eventbrite ticket, it's going to give you all the information there.
There it is. Anything else on that, Reg?
I appreciate that, man.
Anything else on that?
Yeah, man. I would like to get definitely, man. I would like to get a quick rundown of y'all. I heard y'all story before, but I want to know if you guys can put it out, being that you guys are on this platform. I think you guys got a movie-like story, and if you can briefly share that with us real quick, and then I'll fall back.
Well, let's get Jose on, because David kind of alluded to it earlier. If you could kind of tell the story, the Jose Benavidez, the Benavidez story, man. Go ahead and write that Hollywood script real quick, Jose.
It's a long story, you know. It all started. I was about I want to say 5, 6 years old. My dad used to go to the gym, and as a child, I always was breaking things, running around, giving my mom and dad headaches, you know. And one day my dad took me to now, you know, we've been working. I remember I was 7 years old. I'd have to run 2 miles at 4 in the morning before going to school.
Yeah.
Have to run going to school.
Oh, yeah, you was dedicated. You were dedicated.
But I mean, I don't take, you know, I don't change anything, you know. I want to thank my dad for everything that he's done for me and my brother. You know, if it weren't for him, we wouldn't be in the position we are right now, you know.
Absolutely.
So thank my dad, thank God, and, you know, I thank my mom and everyone, you know, our whole family for supporting us. And, you know, we're just following our dreams, you know, we're making them a reality.
All day. And October 21st, man, that day right there is probably going to really change your whole life right there, right? I mean, because, of course, like I said, it's going to catapult your career.
You know, the thing with me is I've always been an underdog, you know. Ever since I started boxing, everyone always doubted me. Oh, well, I'm not going to be anything. I'm not going to do this. But I use that as motivation, you know. It just gives me hungrier. And me having that layoff that I had, you know, the doctor told me I wasn't going to ever box again. And I came back and I proved him wrong. And it just motivates me even more, you know. Motivates me more. And I want this more than ever. And I'm going to beat him and I'm going to be a world champion again.
And that's why you guys have a great story. I mean, you got David Benavidez. It was like, what, 200 pounds, what, 250 or something like that?
265 when I was 14 years old.
265 when he was 14 years old. You got Jose that almost didn't fight again. You know, you got David who only had 10 fights. You know, and now, you know, he keep going at the rate he's going to end up being top 10 pound for pound, one of the best fighters in the world.
The crazy part about it is, I'm sorry for interrupting you.
Go ahead.
Our trainer, our dad, he never boxed before, so
yeah,
that's what's crazy about it. You know, he has two sons that are world champions, never boxed before, so.
But that just goes to prove.
Exactly, that just goes to prove that you don't, you know.
And
if I were a trainer, dude, I'd be a horrible trainer.
And see, that's what I was about to say, because you know some of these boxers, some of these former boxers are not great trainers.
Yeah, exactly. You have to love what you do, and my dad loves what he does, and I mean, he's done a great job, and he's not only trained me and my brother, but he's trained a lot of other great fighters as well. Remember, he was helping Chavez, and he's helping a lot of good fighters. So I mean, my hands down to him because he's doing a great job. Absolutely.
He got 2 champions in the house. That's what's up, man. And once again, Alonzo, he's showing that Box Fan X. So
I don't have the shirt.
You don't have the shirt.
I forgot my shirt, so I have to put up the poster. But
you got to make sure you talk more in the mic too if you're gonna talk. But yeah,
I don't have the shirt, my special shirt that everybody knows me with. So I had to bring my little poster right here and put it. I should have stuck it on my shoulder, but I don't have. Dante didn't give me any glue.
Oh, there we go. Okay, hey, let's take another call real quick, and then I want to get David and Jose's take on all the fights that took place this weekend. You know, because we haven't talked too much about Amir Khan. You know, him and his Rocky Balboa performances that he has every outing. You know, and shout out to how do I say it? Udanis Ugas, he had a good win. You know, and of course Sean Porter, he beat Danny Garcia. So we had some good fights. But let's go ahead and go back out to the phone lines, take another call. We have 904. What's going on? What's your name? Where you calling from?
Yeah, what's up, man? This is Jay from Jacksonville.
What's going on, man?
Man, I hate to say it, man, but I was wrong, man. I thought Danny Garcia was gonna win that fight. I called the channel and actually told you he was gonna win, but you know, it didn't work out that way. I really feel like Danny Garcia, you know, he neglected his body punching that night, man. If you don't know, according to CompuBox, he actually has like the 3rd highest rate for body shot, you know, behind Rung Visai, the guy who beat Chocolate Tito. I don't know how to pronounce his name. It's hard.
Visai, you said it. Yeah.
Oh, how was that fight?
And then Joseph Parker, you know. And the funny thing is with that fight, man, I actually had Porter winning by a wide margin. I didn't actually think it was that close. I actually agree with one of the judges that said they had to fight 116 or 112. I personally had it 8 rounds to 4 for Porter because I didn't have Danny Garcia winning more than 4 rounds. You know, I actually had it up by a wide margin. You know, surprise to a lot of people.
Yeah.
And you know, I thought he just did it. He did his thing, man. Sean Porter came to fight. You know, he said exactly what he would say. He said he's not leaving that place until he gets that WBC belt, and he actually got it, man. I'm proud of that dude. Congratulations to Sean Porter, man.
Yeah.
And
go ahead.
Yeah, and then